Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with another voiceover bookish journal with me. So today's spreads are going to be based on The Wrath and the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Adier. These are the first and second book of the Wrath and the Dawn series. And yeah, I reread them recently during quarantine and I thought I would just make some spreads based on them. And they actually look kind of similar, which is kind of interesting the way they ended up. But yeah, this one is for The Wrath and Dawn, and then in a little bit you'll see the switch to The Rose and the Dagger. To be honest, I really like the Wrath and the Dawn spread. I tried to do something different. I'll explain that in a minute. But the Rose and the Dagger spread was honestly not cute because I did mess up when I was gluing the pages together. Basically, my journals are from the dollar store, so the pages are not thick. So whenever I have to use a marker on the actual page, I will glue two pages together so that it doesn't bleed through to the other side where I would probably have a journal entry. And so for that reason, I normally glue the pages together. However, when I was gluing the pages together for the Wrath and the Dawn, no, the Rose and the Dagger spread, I didn't do it properly, so there was like this really ugly wrinkle on the left side, and I just really don't like how it turned out. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of how I did the lettering for that spread either, but it is what it is. I'm so excited to answer these questions today, and we're going to get right into it. Actually, just kidding. I said I was going to explain how my Wrath and the Dawn spread worked. Basically, I decided to do a spread that was based on the book, but I wanted to do something different rather than just my typical, like, paper collage plus a quote, because I feel like I just want some variety in my journal and I like being creative. So I chose to just basically rewrite the note that Khaled writes for Shazi. I hope I'm pronouncing their names right, and I don't think I am. So someone please educate me. But yeah, I basically recreated the note that he wrote for her on that piece of paper right there that I just put down. So yeah, I didn't even manage to fit the entire note because it was kind of long. But anyway, let's just get right into the questions. I'll be continuing my answers for the A to Z questions from the LG Writes blog. And I'll also link it down below if you want to check it out, as always. But we're just going to get right into it now. So I left off last time from my Illumine journal with me that I actually just recorded the voiceover for like 2 seconds ago. But I left off on question P, which is preferred place to read. 100% my bed. I'm really lazy, to be honest. I'm not even going to try to hide it. So basically, I do everything in bed. I'll eat in bed. I'll do school in bed. I'll sleep in my bed. I'll read in my bed. So yeah, definitely my bed. If not, I guess like I would say like in the car because I can read in the car. So it really does help pass the time. I guess those would be my two answers. The next question is Q, which is quote that inspires you or gives you all the feels from a book that you've read. I think I've answered this question before, like a similar question in one of my other Journal with Me voiceovers, but it would probably be Let's Go Rattle the Stars, and I just think it's really sweet, and it was in a moment in Queen of Shadows that hit me the most, where like Aelin said it before. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't spoil that for anyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Anyway, where a certain character says it to. Okay, to be honest, at this point, like I'm sorry. Those books have been out for years. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, basically a character says it to three other characters, or no, maybe two other, no, three other characters as they're about to do something. Wow, that was an awful description, but if you've read the books and you like the books, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Before they do something that takes down someone else, and she says it, and it made me cry, and it was such a moment of hope when they were all kind of scared about what was going to happen, and I just really love the quote "Rattle the Stars." Okay, anyway, next question is reading regret. I don't think I've ever really regretted reading a book. Actually, no, just kidding. I do have an answer for this. I regret reading the entire Raven Cycle series because I didn't like the first book and I was like, okay, let me give the second book a try. Oh, now we're just getting to the part where you can see that I wrinkled it and I just pointed it out. So there's that. Anyway, I read the first book, I didn't like it, and then I was like, okay, let me just give the second book a try because so many people love this series. I want to love it too. I read the second book, didn't like it, and I was like, maybe I'll give the third book a try. Third book, didn't like it, and I still forced myself to read the fourth book because at that point I already read the first three. Why not read the last? But like also like if I didn't like the series, why did I waste my time reading it? But it happened, so there's that. Question S is series you started and need to finish. Let me think. I don't know if there's a series that's not like a reread, like where I reread one of the books but not the rest, that I've read the first book of but not the rest. I really can't think of one because in like the prompt it said that all of the books had to be out. So I don't think so. I usually follow through on my series pretty well, because I don't like cliffhangers and I want to know what happens. So I don't have an answer for that one. Okay, I'm gonna take a break right here because my laptop is definitely overheating and I don't want you to be able to hear that in the recording. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm back to finish off this voiceover. Let's get into the next question, which is oh, I already answered this question. Okay, just kidding. Question T. Three of your all-time favorite books. You guys probably already know this answer. Again, if you've listened to my other what's it called? Journal with Me's, but I can only do this by series. And we only have two. So I'm terrible at answering these questions. But basically my top two favorite series are The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare and Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Okay, next question is unapologetic fangirl for blank. For question U. I think I would probably say Cassandra Clare and Sarah J. Maas again because, like, sometimes they get a lot of hate. And sometimes I understand it, but at the same time, I'm just a down ho for Cassandra Clare and Sarah J. Maas. So it is what it is. I like to read what I like to read. Okay, next question is very excited for this release more than all the others. Again, I haven't been following book releases very seriously ever since I left Bookstagram. So I don't really know what books are coming out. I guess I'm really excited for the second book in the Last Hour series, which is Chain of Iron. I'm actually not entirely sure. So I am excited for the second book there. And I would mostly say that's it. Like, that's the only book that I know that's coming out possibly next year. So yeah, okay. Next question is worst bookish habit for question W. And I actually agree with the blogger who wrote this, which is I can't get myself, she wrote, or they wrote, sorry, I can't get myself to give up on books, aka DNF easily, which means even if I don't like a book, I would struggle through it. Same with me, as you can probably tell from all the other times I've talked about completing books that I absolutely hated. Okay, next question is X marks the spot. Start at the top left of your shelf and pick the 27th book. Okay, I'm going to look at my shelf right now and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, the 27th book is The Wrath in the Dawn. And I swear to God that that was a total coincidence. And actually, that's kind of funny. Um, I really don't know how that happened because I'm literally doing the spread on that book right now. But that's the 27th book on my shelf. So there's that. Okay. And last question, I'm going to actually, how much time do I have left? Okay, I have time for one more question. The last question is your latest book purchase. Um, and honestly, I haven't bought 10 books in so long. So the last book I bought was Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and that was back in like March or April, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, that's all the questions I'm going to be answering today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will definitely be posting more bookish journal with me's, so there are plenty more to come, and I'm super excited for you guys to see them. So that's all for now. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!